Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Symanthah Kychelle, and this is my son Kingsley Carter. And today's video is basically going to be about how I found out I was pregnant. So, we're gonna get started. It all started when I was at school. And it was last year, the beginning of September. And at the beginning of September, I don't know how me and my friends were just thinking about it, but I guess we just decided that we wanted to take the test. Don't know why. We just do crazy stuff. That's what we just do, because we just crazy. And basically, only me and one other friend took it. I don't know if she's gonna want me to say her name, but we're gonna call her Ashley. So Ashley took the test first, and then I decided, you know what? I'm just gonna do it just to see how it works. And literally, after I peed on it, I swear the box say a minute. That is a lie. The results came back in like 10-15 seconds, and lo and behold, it came up positive. And at first I was like, no, this can't be right. So I took another one, same thing. I was like, cool. Call my friend Ashley, and then my other friend, which was my roommate, and we're gonna call her, I don't know, what are we gonna call this one? I'm gonna say her name. We're gonna call her Gypsy. So Gypsy and Ashley ran in the room, and they were like, what, let me see. So I handed it to them, and I literally fell out on the floor, and I just laid there just looking like what the heck, what am I going to do? So the next day, to be 100% sure, because the test was not of name brand, that it was going to be wrong, so we went to the store, got some more the next day, and the same thing happened the next day. So I would like to say I really brushed it off, because for a week I didn't. Be right back. So for a week I was very, very in denial. I was thinking, this really can't be me. This didn't happen to me. I was not trying to listen to what anybody had to say. I just brushed it off for a whole entire week. And so for 100%, I wanted to be sure. But the following week, on Tuesday, I had started getting really, really bad side and back pain. And so I ended up texting my child's father, and basically I explained to him what was wrong. And so he drove a whole hour from his house to where I was going to school at night, at like 7 o'clock at night, because I got a class at 6:50, and I could not take the pain anymore. I was crying because I was in so much pain. And so he took me to the nearest hospital, which is from where I went to school at. It was probably a good 30 minutes. No, not 30 minutes. 20-ish, 30 minutes, 20-ish, 25 minutes. And when we got there, I told them what was going on, the pains that I was having, and so they did a whole bunch of tests, Then the doctor came back in, and he was like, we want to confirm to make sure everything's good. So we did an ultrasound. They didn't tell me anything about the ultrasound until like 30 minutes later, when they got all the test results back. And basically the test results were that I was pregnant and that I had a really, really bad kidney infection. So from there, they ended up transporting me to the hospital. My roommate went with me, and so did my child's father. He went with me as well. And they drove me to Memorial Hermann, which was another 15-20 minutes away. So when I got there, they already had a room for me and everything. And I was in I don't know, the women's part of it. And then that night, but the following morning, the doctor, the OB came in, and she talked to me. She told me how many weeks I was. She told me when I should expect my due date to be, which was May 18th. And then they ended up moving me. And you guys, they moved me to MICU, which is a step under from ICU. And at first, I didn't realize how bad my kidney infection was, and it was like really bad. I stayed in the hospital for a good 5 days, and I was just wanting to go home. I was telling doctors not to tell my parents because I wanted to tell them myself. Oh wait, pause. My sister ended up coming the night before because I told my sister. My sister was the first family member to find out. And so I told my sister. She came up there. She was there quick. And basically, then she ended up leaving. She came to check up on me, then she ended up leaving. So back to the next day, when it was just me and my roommate. And when I was there, I was telling the nurses, don't tell my parents, don't tell my parents. And I remember the infectious disease doctor came in and he talked to me, and he did some test work as well to make sure the baby was good. And he was good. And so while I was in the hospital, they had me on a strict diet, a low sodium whatever diet, and I ended up losing, I think, 8 pounds while I was in the hospital. Like, I lost a good chunk. And then finally, they released me. But let me tell you guys, before they released me, the infectious disease doctor told my dad. And I was just like, wow. Like, I didn't even get the chance to tell my dad myself. The infectious disease doctor told him. And I literally wanted to cry and hide because I don't know why, I just felt so embarrassed. Like, I was very embarrassed about being pregnant. I don't know why. And yeah, so fast forward, I'm talking to my sister, and she's like, you got to tell mom. And I think I told my brother next. And my brother, he was really hard on me. But I expected that from, I did not expect that from my brother. I expected it from my sister. I thought my sister was going to be so hard on me. But she wasn't. She was more calm than my brother when I told him. But then, that just, kind of like just, like, I don't know, like really hurt my feelings that my brother wasn't as supportive at the time, but now he is. So, well, he's here, but now my brother isn't. He's okay, And then it was time to tell my mom. I ended up texting my mom, probably like, I hid it for like 2 more weeks from her. I don't know why, but I just did. Like, I don't know. I thought she was just gonna be so mad at me because I'm in college. I just started school. I'm on scholarship. Like, all of my school is paid for through scholarship, and I just felt like, oh my God, she's gonna be so mad at me. And so I decided I was gonna text her at like 2 a.m. because I'm thinking, okay, she's asleep. And literally I sent her a long paragraph explaining to her, and then I get a text at like 2:30, which was probably like 15 minutes after I sent that message, and she texts me back to call her, and I couldn't call her. I started crying because I was just like, man, like, this is how I'm really telling my mom right now. Like, and then she was the last one to find out, so so I knew she was already gonna be mad at me because she's the last person to find out. And then I don't remember when I told the rest of my family. I think I probably waited like 2 more months to literally tell the rest of my family. But then I told my other friend in school, and literally he flipped out. Like, he flipped out, you guys. When I tell you he flipped out, he's so flipped out on me. Like, he was so shocked, and I was shocked too. Like, it's not just you that's shocked. I'm shocked because I'm in school. Whoa, that was a big burp. I'm in school, and I just want to finish. And I mean, I'm still gonna finish, but I'm gonna finish school because I'm on scholarship. I have to finish. Like, I worked too hard to get my scholarships. Ooh, you okay? I worked hard for these scholarships, and I'm gonna keep them. But I just won't be on campus. I just won't be on campus like I want to. But that's all good. I can just do it online until he's old enough to go to daycare. And then when he's old enough to go to daycare, I'm gonna possibly maybe start going to campus. But I ended up transferring because the other school was too far from me, and there's a closer school that's closer to me, and I was able to get all of my scholarships in there. So I should be starting in the fall. But I'm thinking about starting a summer semester to, you know, make up for all the credits that I missed. And let me burp him. All the credits that I missed while I was, you know, out, because first semester was hard for me. Second semester was even harder for me. My GPA dropped. My GPA was a 4.0, but it dropped, and I'm kind of disappointed in myself because I should have taken this semester off, but I didn't want to be behind, and now I have to retake these classes, so it's like a lose-lose. But more of the story is, you can still go to school and be pregnant, as well as you can still pursue an education and you have a child. Please do so. Yes, it will be a lot harder, but in the end, it will be worth it. Even if I am behind, I'd rather be behind and graduate than just quit altogether, because I know I want my degree. I worked too hard. Whoa. I worked too hard for it. I started it. Right after high school, I started going to college because I didn't want to wait, because I want my degree. I'm going to get my degree. If it's not in 2020, it's probably going to be in 2021. And I'm okay with that. So, thank you guys for watching my videos. And please like, subscribe, comment in the link below. And yeah, hope everybody have a great rest of the day or a great morning, because I know people are on different time zones. And that would be all.